When you're on that plane, flying back home, as soon as you touch back down on American soil, you will have the longest reigning WWE World Tag Team Champions waiting to tear you limb from limb to protect our record.
In other words, we got next.
Because!
The challenge has been laid down by the New Day, but the Usos got to get through the Brutes tomorrow at Crown Jewel.
It's no easy task at all for the Usos.
And from behind, speaking of the Brutes, that's Butch and Ridge Holland.
Eat them! Eat them!
And now the New Day and the Brawling Brutes taking out the Usos.
In cahoots against a common enemy.
Well, how does it feel to have the numbers game against Jimmy and Jay? Meanwhile, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn coming to the aid of the Bloodline brethren.
Here to even the odds, Bloodline retaking control.
I wonder what Roman Reigns thinks about this. Roman and Paul Heyman are already in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, getting ready for Crown Jewel. The Bloodline taking care of business.
Re-establishing dominance, doing what they do best.
Oh, and Kofi Kingston runs into a super kick. And now a 4-on-1 assault. Remember, a 4-on-1 assault put Sheamus on the shelf with an elbow injury. And the Bloodline have the numbers again against Ridge Holland tonight. Will another Brawling Brute be headed to the injured list?
The Brutes might not make it to Crown Jewel tomorrow.
And the tag team champions, Jimmy and Jay, up in the corner. Looking for the Usos, splashing out.
Shillelagh attack.
Butch with the shillelagh, taking out the Bloodline. Coming to the aid of Ridge Holland and Solo Sikoa. With a spinning solo to Butch. And the Bloodline tonight unified. Tonight on the same page. Tonight protecting the family.
Disaster of the past few weeks in the rear view mirror for the Bloodline. Back on track.